The Filter Free Diary. Uh,
Good morning. It is 11:24 and I want to I want to talk about something Spirit has been working on and doing, and I don't I'm pretty sure I couldn't do this on my own, so I don't think I'm actually going to interrupt the process, because altogether I think it is a plus. But man, is it fucking intense and terrifying in the beginning, but not so terrifying now. And that's true. So, fear is my thing. Always being afraid of the big bad wolf. But for real. Like, and maybe it's just because, I didn't grow up in nicer areas. Like, I did experience the suburbs, but I experienced the suburbs for like, I don't know, maybe 10 years, which seems like a lot. Maybe 91 to like, oh, maybe not, maybe like 8, 7, 6 years, something like that. So I did experience the suburbs. But for the most part, where I lived and where I went to school was always very, very far apart, because, I mean, I think I grew up poor, but that's because I could never have anything. I don't know if I actually grew up poor. It's true, I didn't have a whole lot of toys, but toys was a thing that came like later on when the stepmom showed up and she started having kids. Mostly I had my imagination and ran outside and found cool sticks and rocks and did the nature thing, and ran with the neighbor kids. And if the neighbor kids get in trouble, I get in trouble. If I get in trouble, the neighbor kids get in trouble. So, seeing a side of the authority when you're really young and you have like a drill sergeant for a dad, and then being, the neighborhood rascals, and seeing that side, and it really is kind of just like a slow progression of fear. You don't think about it because you have reprieves when you go to school, and school can be a safe place, but not now because ISIS is invading it. Oh my God. I watch the news on America and it's so big bad wolf. I am so terrified for that country. And even if it ever does recall citizens back, fuck you. Just in case you thought, no, nope. I use it, the passport, because I can get hotels, but I wasn't even American when I was living there. I was always looking around like, what the fuck and fuck, Fuck, Fuck. Lots of fucks. So lots of fear, just trying to emphasize, lots of fear. And one of the things Spirit is doing now is reprogramming that fear. Like, part of carrying the fucking pearl of the 17, which has its pluses and has its minuses, is like putting myself into fearful situations that I don't want to be in. But when Spirit's like, and we should go freshen up, fuck, can I? But I also know that that must be the exact right time to do it, so I gotta go do that thing. Fucking A. But then it's like, okay, notice your heart rate. What can we think about to lower the heart rate? And it's like, okay, well, notice the smells. What can we do about the smells? Not for nothing. This is something my father taught me when I was 12, sneaking cigarettes out the window because I was not a smart kid about scents and how all that shit went. I have since learned. But anyways, he used to accuse me of smoking cigarettes to hide the pot smell. I didn't even know what pot was. I went to a private school. I didn't know any of these things. And he told me a lot of things inadvertently by thinking I already knew these things. And you know what? He was the first lesson I had in keeping an open mind. Because, I mean, I learned so much devious, like, I know my dad was a devious person. I know. He must have been. How else would he have known all these things? Because I didn't know these things. He taught me these things by accusing me. So anyways, that's the information we're using now. That's fucking wild. Because I have never worried about scents before, but now we got body oils, we got air fresheners, we got incense, and now I'm taking up a fake habit of smoking a cigarette, and I don't smoke cigarettes. Yeah, but it's working out. And I'm not smoking the cigarette. It's fucking weird. Anyways, that's what we're doing. We're reprogramming fear. And it's just a weird thing I never thought I could or would ever do. Have a good morning. What's left of it.